Hello, my darlings. Welcome to day 4 of You Rise Yoga Practice with me. Today we are going to be standing up. We're going to do a practice of just standing. And it'll be a short little practice of just some of the exercises that you may experience with me during class. So we're going to, again, you'll see this pattern of dropping in. This is such a beautiful way to connect to here, to connect to your body, to your mind, and to let go of the day that's been. Even if you're practicing in the morning, this is just such a wonderful way to start your day, to start connected. So we're going to start in a mountain pose. Your feet nice and flat on the floor. Feet are about hip width apart, but find what feels right for you. So finding what feels right for you by closing your eyes down. And if you need to readjust your stance to help you feel balanced. And taking a moment to close your eyes, releasing the tension away from your jaw. Now bringing your awareness to your feet, feeling into all 4 corners of your feet, standing here on your mat or on the ground. Now bringing your awareness up your legs, the front body of your legs. Coming up over your knees, lifting your kneecaps. Coming all the way up past your hips, your belly, your chest. Lifting as you go. Coming all the way up to your throat, to your head. Take a big, long inhale. And as we exhale, we're going over the tip of our head, going down the back of our head, past our neck, releasing your shoulders away from your ears, coming down your back body, pulling your belly button back towards your spine, coming down your bottom, backs of your thighs, backs of your knees, your calves, and all the way to your heels. And an inhale to come up our front body, lifting up on the big long inhale. And exhale to ground through that back body. Inhale to lift. And exhale to ground. We'll do 2 more of those in your own time. Beautiful. Now I invite you to open your eyes. Keep your gaze soft and gently looking down. And then as the light comes in naturally, allow your eyes to blink open. And then bring your gaze up and out in front of you. And gently looking out. What do you notice out there in front of you? What is something that you haven't noticed today? Yoga is all about noticing, feeling, connecting. And that's why I love the drop-in to begin, as it just sets you up for a good day or a good night's sleep. It doesn't matter. You might practice in your lunch hour. And this is just such a wonderful way to reconnect. And you can use this practice that we've just done just then to help you recenter and refocus. You can use it any part of your day. So we will begin. We're going to bring our feet together. Now you can be really together. So drawing your legs all the way together, feet together. Or if you feel a little bit uneasy on your, if a little bit unbalanced, you can just bring your feet in a little bit closer together than what you were before. We're going to inhale to raise our hands to the ceiling. I'm going to really reach up. I'm going to inhale. You can look up if you like towards your hands. And then exhale to look back out in front of you. Going to inhale to raise our hands, really reach. And exhale, we're going to bend from the hips. Going to bend over towards the left side. You're stretching through that right side of your body. We take a cycle of breath. And on your next inhale, gently coming back up through center. You can look up if that feels nice. Inhale and then exhale to bring your gaze down. I'm going to inhale to reach and exhale over towards the right side, stretching out through that left side body. And take a cycle of breath. And inhaling to come back up through center and exhale over towards that left side. Now we're keeping our chest open. So we're not coming forward, we're not bending at the hips. Forward, I mean, we're only bending over towards the side. Inhale to come back up through center and exhale over to the opposite side. Inhale back up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhaling back up through center, really reach, and you can look up to the ceiling. And exhale to release your hands down. Give them a bit of a shake out, bend knees, shake it out. Every time I say shake, that's what I want to see. Promise I won't sing. Going to step your feet out a little bit wider. We are going to go a bit wider than hip width apart. You want your toes pointed out in the same direction as your knees. So if you're on your mat, you want to point them at each corner of your mat. If you're not on your mat, they're pointing out the same direction as your knees. Got it? So we're going to inhale to lift up through your kneecaps. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze those glutes together at the back. Pushing into all four corners of your feet. Going to inhale to raise our hands out beside us. So we're not quite at shoulder width height. We're coming up a little bit further. Pointing out about the same direction as your legs. Not all the way up to the ceiling. We're out here. Look at me. We're going to start, superstar, wiggle your fingers, spirit fingers. Then we're reaching out through each fingertip. Imagine that somebody is pulling your arms away. Star pose. Have to be one of my favorite standing postures. It's such a strong pose. Going to inhale to reach. And exhale, we're going to bend at the knees, keeping your glutes together. Squeezing your glutes, bending at the knees. We're going to inhale to reach through your fingertips and exhale, bend through the elbows. Open up through the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Goddess or horse pose. You, my darling, are strong. Pushing into your heels. Squeeze your glutes together. And inhale to lift. Reach out into your star. And exhale, dropping your arms. Have a little wiggle. Let go of holding on to anything. Just let your body move. Let your body flow. Just play a little bit here. Your shoulders might feel a little bit tight. Give them a little wiggle, a little shuffle. Move through your legs. A little twerk if you need. And take a nice round of breath. And do that again. Such a strong pose. You, my darlings, are stronger. So keeping your feet where they were, hip width apart, toes pointing out in the same direction as your knees. Lifting up through the kneecaps. Squeeze your glutes together. And lifting up through your inner thigh. Going to inhale to raise our hands up and out. Draw your shoulders down. Star. Star. Reaching out through your fingertips. You might like to whisper to yourself, I am strong. What is your breath doing? Are you holding on? Deepen your breath to help you feel strong, to anchor yourself. And inhale to reach and exhale, bend the knees. Pointing your knees are heading out in the same direction as your toes. Keeping your tailbone tucked under. And inhale to reach through the fingertips and exhale to bend into your goddess or horse pose. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. You are strong. Keep your breath nice and long. I am with you. Squeeze your glutes. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling to reach for the ceiling. Lengthening out through those legs. And exhale, dropping your arms down. Shaking it out. And walk your feet in, hip width apart. Heel toeing your way in. And shake it off. I don't know about you, but every time I do these really strong postures, I just get like this wave of energy and go, what? Yes, it's good. Would just be me. One day. I know it's hard, my darling, but you can do hard things. We all can. Okay, another posture. So we're going to walk, again, walking our feet out about hip width apart and toes are pointing parallel to your mat. We're going to point our left foot out to the front of the mat. Now, mindful of what your hips are doing, as soon as you point your toe out, your hip wants to go back. You're going to bring your hips under your chest. So head over your heart and heart over your pelvis. Going to inhale to raise our hands at shoulder width, shoulder height. I'm going to look out over that left hand, through that left fingertip. From here, we're coming into triangle pose. So we're going to pivot on our hips. So we're bending through your hips. Going to inhale to bend at the hips, and we're coming over towards that left side. I'm going to allow our left hand to come down, and our right hand to come up towards the ceiling into triangle pose. Now, what we're doing is keeping our chest open. So we're not coming forward. If you're finding it hard to keep your chest open. Allow yourself to come up a little bit higher. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as your chest is nice and open. Inhale a little micro bend in that front knee to protect your knee. You don't want to be pushing through your front knee. Keeping that nice and active. And breathe. A lot easier said than done, especially when you're talking. When I practice, I don't talk. I breathe. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift up on your inhale. Allow your hands to come out, looking through that left fingertips. And exhale, releasing your hands. Allowing your feet to come back, pointing parallel to your mat. Ooh, shake it off. We're coming over to the other side. So swapping sides. We're pivoting on that right foot. Have that little micro bend in that right leg. Engage in your legs. And inhale to raise our hands at shoulder height, not width, height. So weird with my words. Anyway, so we're pivoting. Pivoting? Is that the right word? Hitching? Hitching from the hips. Let's roll with that. That sounds good. Going to hitch from the hips. And we're going to inhale to reach through to the right side. And exhale to drop your right hand down towards the ground. Left hand's pointing up towards the ceiling. Now, be mindful if this side feels a little different. You might be able to get a little bit deeper, or you might need to come up a little bit further. You don't want to put any pressure on your body. So listening to what your body needs. One side may always look different to the other, and that's completely okay. Remembering to breathe, my darlings. Nice, long, slow breaths. If you can. As I said, a lot easier said than done. And on your next inhale, we're going to rise up, looking out over your right hand. And exhale to release. Bring that right toe back. And shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. One little movement. Inviting some play here. I love playing in yoga because there really is no right or wrong way to do it. And the best thing is that this is your class. You can come to my classes, but essentially, this is your time. If you just want to lay, if you want to come to my class and you're going to lay down in Shavasana the whole time, no judgment, girlfriend. Absolutely no judgment. I get it. I feel you. So from here, we're going to wind it down. We're coming down. We're going to keep our feet about hip width apart. We're going to get really heavy in our hands, really heavy in our arms, like allow them to get floppy. Now, if you find it really hard to relax, give the top half of your body a good shake. Allow your hands and your arms to get really heavy. Let go, surrender. If you're doing this at home, no one's looking, maybe your kids, and they might laugh at you, but who cares? They might do it with you. They go, oh, look what Mom's doing. Relax, go do it when you want it. Obviously, I'm feeling good. I'm starting to sing. Okay, we're relaxed, are we? So right now we're going to shift our weight from side to side. Now notice what the top half of your body wants to do. We're going to allow our hands to move with your legs, bending through one knee and then the other, shifting your weight from one foot to the other. And then you can bring your gaze with you. So looking one way and then the other. I'm actually not sure what this movement is called. Adrian, yoga with Adrian calls it knocking on heaven's door. And I really like that. So let's roll with that. So you want your hands to be slapping your body. Surrender to the movement. Now, if you do get a little bit lightheaded or a bit funny, bit dizzy, just keep your gaze out in front of you, okay? And if you want to play a little bit more, let's get a bit deeper. Using your breath to move. Really allow yourself into this. Knocking on heaven's door. Stop. Let's enjoy this together. Okay, my darlings. Now you can go as fast or as slow as you feel. As I said, this is your class. You do you. We are going to begin to slow it down. And as you slow it down, I'm going to slowly bring our legs underneath our hips. Slowing down, we're not just stopping, we're slowing. So continuing to shift your weight until you are ready to stop. And then when you're ready to stop, find your mountain. Find a nice foundation in your mountain. And close your eyes down. Or if you're, like as I said, if you are feeling a little bit uneasy on your feet, just keep your gaze soft. Relaxing through the face. Releasing your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. And grounding into all four corners of your feet. And then let's bring your awareness to your hands. What can you feel in your hands from that knocking on heaven's door? What can you feel? You feel a little tingly. There's really no right or wrong answer. It's only what's right for you and your body. And you can stay here for as long as you like, until you're ready to move and continue on with your day. I am so grateful that you joined me today on day 4. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, day 5. Namaste, my darlings. Have a wonderful day.